everybody, welcome to Mouthfools. My name, I already messed up. No, we're doing it again. Hold on, for the time. My name is Failboat. Hey, everybody, welcome to Mouthfools. My name is Phil. I messed up the intro, so we're talking about. My name is Phil, everybody. I'm here with Mr. Gabriel Gaming.
Bonjour tout le monde.
I'm here with Mr. Hayden.
Hello.
And I'm here with Mr. Jaymoji.
Hi, I'm Jaymoji. Welcome to Mouthfuls. Here I'm pleasure to. Thanks for having me, guys.
Absolutely, absolutely. We'll see if you make it next time. Make sure you're funny this episode. So
I'll try. I'll do my best, Failboat.
No problem, buddy. All right, so everybody loves Minecraft. Minecraft is one of the most critically acclaimed games of all time. It's #1 on games sold of all time. It's a really beautiful game, but forget that. I don't want to know what you like about Minecraft today. I want to talk about Minecraft, but I want to talk about what you hate about Minecraft, what you dislike about Minecraft, what doesn't vibe with you. For me, it's the movement. We get elytras, we get water buckets for vertical saves if you want to travel far down really quickly. We have ladders. The game adds so much in way of hills and caves and such recently, but not a good way of traversing them. I know we all have had experience with the grappling hook mod, with the Minecraft server we played on, and I feel Minecraft really misses a movement option that makes exploring fun before the elytras eventually get introduced into the game. It's something that's always bothered me, and I don't know. What do you guys feel? What stuff do you not click with about Minecraft?
Click. Because it's a computer game on the mouse. That's funny.
Yeah, you'll make it next episode.
Yeah.
That line keeps you in.
Oh, man. Oh, what don't I like about Minecraft? I don't like that it's addicting, and it took up almost 2 years collectively of my life when I was a kid. Dude, my Minecraft years, when I used to fiend that game back in like 2012, 2013, my summers would consist, if I didn't have school, waking up at 12 o'clock, eating a burrito, going upstairs, sitting down on the computer, and playing for hours and hours and hours. Upon further inspection, I realized my life is very much like that now. But now I'm not playing Minecraft. What's that about? What's going on there? Dude, Minecraft servers back then were the original way to. Those were like college parties. That's how you met people. That's how you socialized. That's how you met people that you would later learn to hate in life very quickly. Skyblock servers, creative block servers. Man, I dumped so much time into that game. Years of my evergreen childhood that I will never be able to get back because I was arguing with kids that they were building dirt houses and things on my plot that I didn't like.
I don't know. That sounds like
I want those years of my life back. That's why I don't like Minecraft.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, Hayden, what do you not like?
What do I not like about Minecraft? I don't know really. When you mentioned about the movement, that's a very solid point. I think movement in Minecraft is kind of uninspired. I agree that the elytra for sure definitely adds like a cool new way to traverse the environment, but that's so late game. That is like the latest of late game. And of course, like you can have horses and stuff, but it would be cool if there was more of a traditional movement option that was just available to you. Kind of like, I mean, I know like I was thinking parkour immediately, like that, like ways to traverse over environments quickly. That isn't auto jump. Because I don't like auto jump either. It'd be cool if there was like a button that you could press and it would let you just vault over things. So like say there's like a block in front of you. If you're like if you're like running and you press like, I don't know, let's say the space key, instead of jumping, you kind of just vault over it. So you do like one swift jump over that block. And it's just an idea. I think that would be cool. So I agree. Movement sucks.
Fair enough. GG, Gabriel Gaming.
I I wouldn't say I particularly hate something about Minecraft, but then again, I wouldn't say I particularly love something about Minecraft. Minecraft has never been that game for me. It's always been a fun game to join back in, you know, just casually get in, mine some diamonds, and be like, oh, you know, I had my fill for the day of just mindlessly and then seeing my inventory fill up with the gravel. I don't even remember the name. Is it gravelstone?
Gravelstone.
Cobblestone.
Gravel and cobblestone.
There's gravel and
Cobblestone.
Yeah.
It's cobblestone. You see, I don't even have the right word for it. That's how bad I am at Minecraft. And that's the thing. I never got to a point where I never defeated the Ender Dragon before I played with you guys, you know. My only Minecraft experience was get in, survive one night, start digging, get some diamonds, the end. And I was like, you know, it just emptied my mind. It's the game I play to not think about anything, you know, just turn my brain off and be like, precious stone is fun. So, of course, when I play like that, I don't have any very strong opinions on the thing. I guess I could say that dirt is too square. I hate it.
Gab, controversial, dude.
Oh,
We're not
yeah,
trying
I
to-
know. Oh, that's
I'm
what
trying to
Gigi
start
says,
trouble.
ladies and gentlemen. Minecraft, more like Borcraft. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I didn't realize we were bringing a controversial figure into this episode. Talking about the dirt blocks are so square. Can't believe this slander, dude.
So yeah,
Good.
for me, it's a 50-50 on Minecraft. I don't hate, so...
It's funny that the stuff that we bring up is all related to it. I feel how we played Minecraft when we did the server together. For people who don't know, we had a Minecraft server which ran for, goodness, like a year or two, yeah?
I think like a year.
Yeah,
Maybe a year and a half.
we did like
Long
weekly
time.
episodes just playing on the
Too
server.
long.
And it's funny how our problems sort of reflect a little bit about how we play. Like Gab was always on the grind. Gab's always in the mines and doing the fishing. So the first thing he brings up is the Hayden and I are always the ones moving around the most, going around. I mean, I personally, I use that grappling hook like for everything. I flew with the grappling hook. Jay is building the incredibly extravagant houses and
I
giving
would
us
occasionally be blown up by somebody else. Not anybody in particular. Just
no names.
Sometimes things would explode in the house, or a failboat would build. What did you write in bush letters on front of our house?
gamer, and then the leaves
You wrote
deteriorated.
gamer, and then you built loss. Or something like that.
The G turned into loss. Or I ran around invisible, lighting you on fire. I recall that at a point.
Yeah.
Oh my
definitely.
gosh. Man, Jay, you mentioned that like you want the years of your life back with Minecraft. And I'm like, I don't know. I think back to like when I was younger playing Minecraft, and I'm like, damn, that was so much fun. Like, for everything that it was, I really loved playing Minecraft as a kid. And maybe it's because I got into like the social element of Minecraft. Like going to hang out with a friend. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I mean, you're a Minecraft YouTuber, so that's why I guess there's the difference there as well. You had that aspect of it.
Oh yeah, but even before the Minecraft YouTube, going on like my friend's server and seeing what he built, him showing me around Minecraft, learning the first discoveries of it. And you know what? Maybe it also has to do with like the Minecraft updates that came out over time, and having new things always seem to appear every so often. And then exactly like the Minecraft YouTube kind of kicked in, and it became something I
was gonna say, because you said before the Minecraft YouTube thing, but like you made your YouTube channel existed at the same time that Minecraft was released, so...
Oh, Minecraft 1.0.0, I remember the day.
Minecraft came out in November 2011. You made your channel in August of 2011, so...
Well, I was part of the beta boys. I was Minecraft beta 1.1_02. I remember when wolves were added. I'm old.
I remember...
I was 10 years old.
I remember... Sorry, were you finished with your tangent.
No.
Okay.
Please go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I remember my first experience with Minecraft was my parents went on holiday to somewhere for a couple weeks, and I had a house party, and I think I was like 17, and obviously I had like way too many people there that I should have. It was like a very degenerate house party. There was a lot of alcohol and a lot of other stuff that I probably shouldn't say while we're recording a podcast.
Broccoli and cheese.
You know, don't rat me out. Don't be a narc.
Oopsies.
And the next day, while we were all like really hungover and really just not loving being awake, my friends went on my little shitty, like all-in-one, completely not gaming PC. That was it. It was in my fucking kitchen as well. So like I used to make YouTube videos in my kitchen because that was the family computer, right? You could hear the hum of the refrigerator in my like old videos. It's fucking terrible, dude. But
started cooking up them gaming vids.
Yeah,
dude,
exactly. You'd see like my mom walking in the background, like cooking her food.
Dude, game where the food is. That is actually something I'm going to change about my lifestyle.
It was optimal. I needed food. I just fucking roll my chair to the right slightly.
That's okay. Hold on. I'm changing my whole
never
apartment.
stopped.
Yeah.
But I remember one of my friends downloaded, I think it was the free like version of Minecraft that was just creative. It was just creative mode. You could play
Minecraft Classic.
You could play it in a browser, but it was the only version of Minecraft at the time. That was like the version of Minecraft, and they were playing it. And I was like, "What the fuck is this? What are you doing?" And they're like, "Oh, it's Minecraft." I was like, I don't know what that is.
Whoa, what is that?
I was like, I don't know what the fuck this is. But it was entrancing just watching them build shit. And watching them build shit at like 12 frames per second because my computer couldn't handle it. But
yeah, that'd be entrancing, definitely.
Yeah, it's just weird how like that sticks out to me as like almost, I wouldn't say it's a core memory, but it's just there, like in my brain. It's very pungent that like that was my first exposure to Minecraft, and it was nothing special.
Everybody remembers their first.
Yeah, true. Everyone remembers popping their Minecraft cherry.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? That's a great topic to talk about, though. About our first Minecraft experiences.
Popping the Minecraft cherry.
Yeah. Well, you could call it that. Ew, dude. What?
Keep going. Go ahead, Jay. No.
So anyway. So yeah, oh man, my first Minecraft experience, my introduction to it was really weird. I'd heard of it. Again, when I started playing Minecraft, it was 2012, so I would have been 11 years old when I had heard of Minecraft. And I
God, you're so young. Boy. Sorry, go on.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting, dude. I hate it.
Terrible. It's just terrible.
I wish I could just skip to 30.
I wish I could skip back to 21.
Yeah. You want to trade?
Do you want to trade?
You want to trade? I mean, shoot, man. Offers open.
Trade off of your youth.
My wisdom.
But yeah, oh boy, my first experience back then is, I was on my parents' computers perusing. I had like a little tablet, the kids' tablet they'd give you to watch YouTube Kids at the time, which wasn't a thing, so it was just YouTube all the way. And I'd heard about Minecraft, but like I'd never played it. I know my friends played it, whatever. And then one day I saw this video on the trending page that was by a YouTuber called The Syndicate.
Sorry.
What? Can you imagine though if Failboat?
Oh my god.
This is when I reveal that you're the reason I found Minecraft. I was gonna feel old, dude.
Dude, I was blown away when I remember you told me you watched Exploding TNT.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh my.
So, and we'll get to that actually.
Sure.
So the YouTuber that I found was a YouTuber by the name of The Syndicate Project. Yeah. And he had a series. He's a British guy, yeah. He had a series called The Minecraft Project. His Tom Syndicate was like his thing, is The Minecraft Project. And he had this one random episode where he had like a pumpkin farm he was building. So it was like ages ago, oh, so long ago that this series went up. But I went in, I watched that episode, and I saw his world. He had a texture pack on called Doku Craft, so everything looked super medieval.
Oh my god.
Oh, that just threw me back, dude. Sorry,
Right?
oh my god, that was Dokucraft was legendary. Sorry, go on.
It was definitely one of the best texture packs that was ever made for Minecraft, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
And I could be biased because it was the first time I saw Minecraft, but like I was way into the medieval, build everything yourself kind of thing. Like I was so into that concept. Because I was a kid, I loved building with Legos, so this creative video game that looked as cool as this, I was way into that. So I would watch all his videos all the way through. I never had played Minecraft. I vaguely remember trying that free creative version, but I was on my mom's laptop, so it
just chugged.
You had
slideshow.
Dude, you had 12 FPS. That was luxury. I had like 2. It was crazy.
He placed the block an hour later, it was actually down. Dude,
that is exactly what it was like.
And you were like, whoa, the block's finally been placed. It's crazy.
Actually, whole world.
Interestingly enough, it made me not enjoy the game because of how laggy it was and how bad it was. I was 11 years old. Even I could recognize shit FPS when I saw it.
Of course.
So, I wasn't into the game, and I was like, this game sucks. But then I would watch more of the Syndicate Project videos and the stuff that he was doing, and I was so, like, entranced in this world that he was building and so captivated by it that I was like, all right, I'm gonna try it. And eventually I got on my dad's computer, which was... It was the beefy computer. Right. It was a Dell laptop from 2008, or Dell desktop from 2008. 3 gigabytes of RAM, 250 gigabytes of storage. The thing was a beast.
Ooh, I can hear the fan spinning.
Oh yeah. Oh, and you could. Dude, the thing had 2 disc slots, DVD slots. The thing was nuts.
That's crazy.
2. You could watch 2 bootlegged copies of Stuart Little on it. It was amazing. So I downloaded Minecraft on that, I started playing on it, and the rest was history, dude. I got so addicted to that game, playing on Minecraft servers and shit, and meeting people. That's like what got me into meeting people online. I hate to credit Minecraft creative and Skyblock servers and Skype for that, but like realistically, that's what got my start. And then I started making Minecraft videos, but that's another bag to open a different time, I suppose.
MC. Oh, that's boy. What does the MC stand for at Butt Eggs? It's Minecraft.
Butt Eggs.
Wouldn't be Butt Eggs MC without Minecraft. Yeah. Oh god.
It's funny that you mentioned Dokucraft because I don't know why immediately I thought of another texture pack when you said that. Did any of you go through your Sphax phase? Where like everyone was like, "Yo, this texture pack." This is the real shit. You don't have any of the other texture packs. You have Sphax, and you're gonna love it.
It's like a cartoon.
Yeah, but the thing is, right? Everyone had it, and then like a year later, everyone fucking hated it. Because it's so funny how like almost unanimous it was, where everyone was like, "Yeah, no, Sphax is like the shit. You don't play Minecraft without Sphax." And then eventually, everyone was like, "Ew." Dude, why is this installed?
Dude, that's so crazy. There was like a gang war back in the days of the right. I was always on Team Doku. Sphax and Doku are kind of similar.
Yeah.
But because it was my first exposure to Minecraft, I was always on Team Doku. But then like all of the Yogg's cast would use Sphax. Yeah. All of the mod players would do it. I think that's what
popularized it. Yeah.
It must have been, because that was one of those, like the... Oh my god, what was the series that the Yogg's cast had?
The Jaffa Cake Factory?
Oh my, all of them. Yogg Labs, the Jaffa Cake thing.
Yogg Labs, Jaffa Cake Factory, right. Shadow of Israfel. Volts,
oh my god, Shadow of Israfel.
Shadow of Israfel, dude. Do you remember... Sorry, this is a tangent, but do you remember when they were like, yeah, guys, we're bringing it back. We're bringing it back. Don't worry. There's just been a couple of issues behind the scenes. And they said that for 7 years.
I get it now. I'm them now.
I get it now as a creator. But back then
I would deliver.
And then they just forgot about it. And I'm like, oh, sad. But I get it. Don't worry. I get it as a YouTuber nowadays. I haven't uploaded in 3 months, so don't worry about that. My next video is the Shadow of Israfel.
Oh wow, dude, you're gonna pick up the torch.
Yeah, exactly.
It's amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
sorry, I think I interjected you, didn't I, Jay? You were saying something? Or did you finish
I
off?
was just saying that like that was the war that we had between Sfax and Doku Craft.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Doku was the one. But I'm glad you brought up Shadow of Israfel because that was a big part of my childhood too with that playthrough.
I'm so boring. On my end of the war, I was using like HD default. I was just like, dude,
HD default. I don't know if that's what it's called now. There's a shader pack that's just HD, but like normal textures almost. I think it's called like it's HD something, but it's by far like the best shader pack by far. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely.
It sounds familiar. I've probably tinkered with it before. 'Cause I didn't know how to install
Fuck, what is it called?
shader packs.
HD Classic? I don't know.
I think so. HD something default. Called something default, I think.
Yeah, because like everyone uses fucking everyone likes to use like Sonic Ethers or Silvers, and I'm like,
CUS,
Here.
better believe.
Let me right now. I bet you I can look up. What was it?
It's a Chocopic.
What are you looking up?
Dude, if I go to my .minecraft folder, I could probably find it. Silder's enhanced default.
Yeah, Seuss.
Probably the one you're thinking of.
Enhanced
It's
default.
literally on my PC.
Enhanced default. That's the one. Yeah.
Have it installed right now.
Yeah, enhanced default. That's
just proof that it's everywhere.
Enhanced default is just default Minecraft, but with nicer shadows and better water. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have like the weird god rays and the fucking rain particle effects and stuff. It's just nicer default Minecraft.
Nice. It's nice Minecraft. Oh, dude.
Because I remember when I got like my gaming PC and I was like, oh, dude, I can run Sonic Ethers ultra super amazing incredible shaders and it's gonna be awesome. And I did, and then after a while I was like, this game is blocks. It shouldn't look like this. So
Dude.
yeah,
SCUS was like the benchmark of if I got a good computer or not.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It wasn't the AAA titles. It was, yo, my friend Food Ninja can run this game, but with like shading.
Yo,
and now
Poggies.
I'm like, I need that's what I want.
This would be.
I didn't care about the new games. I just cared about Minecraft looking good. But yeah, no, default enhanced has always been like how I viewed Minecraft. It just looks good. I just like the Minecraft look.
It's such a funny parallel that I'm realizing is like, you know, that kind of feeling you get when you're an adult and you're like, I can just buy food now that I want.
Yeah.
Like I can just go to the store and get candy. When you're a kid, you're like, oh, I gotta ask my parents or I gotta behave so I can get candy. And then you become an adult with your own money and then you could just get candy at the candy store. Like you feel, oh my God, this is what growing up is like. That's the other side of growing up. It's like you grow up and you're like, wait a minute. I can get a PC and I can run shaders in Minecraft.
Yep.
That's how I knew that I grew up, when I could finally do that. Having shaders in Minecraft to me was like a luxury. So I would download, because first off, it didn't know how to install mods in Minecraft, which was surprisingly very difficult back then. At least to me, to 12-year-old me, it was.
Yeah.
And B, my dad's beefy Dell and Spyron desktop couldn't run shaders for shit. So I would have to download, and I think a lot of people who grew up with Minecraft might also relate. There would be like workarounds. So they would make shader packs. No, they would make texture packs that were shaders, and they would show in the screenshots they'd have shaders on, but it'd be like, oh, it's a texture pack that makes it look like you have shaders on. Total scam that we would all fall for. And then you'd download it, and it would like make all the water like a plain blue texture instead of the regular Minecraft. It'd be like, this is basically the same as having shaders. This is awesome.
Copium.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was like. Somebody would share a screenshot of their game, and he'd be like, "Oh, show me this thing in your Minecraft world," and they'd take a screenshot, and it would have shaders on, and you'd be like, "Oh my god, dude, what?" And you look at your perspective of it in default, and it looks terrible.
Gab, going back to you, what was your first introduction to Minecraft? What was your first experience?
It was actually because Minecraft came to me like when I was the in-between zone, was kind of too old just a little bit for Minecraft, but I was still young enough to play it. And I remember seeing my first Minecraft news back I think it was called Halos. It was like a website of like bad gaming memes and stuff like that back in 2010. And I was like, what are these bad jokes about that square man that seems to punch wood? You know, it was like, I don't understand. And then everyone was like, well, dude, you gotta look at this new game. This Minecraft is gonna revolutionize the world. And I went actually, I think 2010 was actually the beta of it. So I started with a beta, told my big brother to join me on that, and just started playing it. And I really didn't hook that much on it. I remembered I played like Minecraft for a week, did like the classic stuff, you know, just play a little bit, die by a creeper as is tradition, and then I just left it because I was like, you know, I did everything I could. That's Minecraft to me. I'm not gonna do anything else with that game. And then times just passed and I saw the game came out. I wasn't that interested in it, and I think that's the thing. There was just a big gap, and then I played with you guys and I came back to Minecraft and I was like, this is not the game I played back in 2010. What is this? So that's the thing. I think I really Minecraft came at the wrong time in my life, you know, where I was just like, I don't see the appeal. I knew it was going to be big because I saw it was exploding online, but I just didn't hook, line, and sinker on that game. Something was missing for me. I can't exactly point what.
Us. It was missing us.
Yes.
We got you back
Actually,
together.
that's a very good point. I played with almost nobody. I mostly played Minecraft by myself. So that might have been what missed from Minecraft, the social part of it.
Multiplayer is like the best way to play Minecraft IMO. Like, it's alright solo. Like, I did a solo, I think it was a hardcore solo survival series on, I used to live stream it, like, I think it was like a year or two ago. And it was fun. Like, I could like, it lets you like RP a little. You can kind of weave narratives and make storylines and you just be fucking stupid and like, you know, you make your own narrative because like it's Minecraft. It's like, the tools are there for you to do it. And it was kind of fun. It was alright, especially because the chat was like in on the lore. They were in on like the characters and stuff and they were like invested. But it doesn't really beat just like, you know, having the homies on a Minecraft server and just like shooting the shit and like, you know, all working towards like a collective goal or something. Multiplayer is where Minecraft like thrives, IMO. So yeah,
absolutely, that
makes sense.
It's obviously the Minecraft multiplayer has allowed for content creators to have such a huge, like, that's like a huge thing. It was big for us. Obviously, it's where our, you know, the Failing 4 origins kind of started when we started doing videos together. But it's even bigger nowadays with, you know, with how the Minecraft scene is now, with people who are, like you're saying, lore made me start thinking about all the people on Twitter talking about Dream SMP lore. And all the SMPs, there's like 7 or 8 of, I don't know.
There's a lot of
like SMPs. A lot of stuff.
Dream SMP is probably like the most notable one, but yeah, you're right.
Definitely the most recognizable and something that obviously a lot of people are very sucked into. But it is a fascinating point that Minecraft multiplayer and single player too, to a degree, just as a game allows you to create stories within the game. Like, it's not just a sandbox game. Like, it to me is like a platform of creating, like, it's its own platform for creating content. Because, like, you know, Animal Crossing is a sandbox. You get 600 different items in the game, maybe more. There's probably even more than that, that you can place down and build your own stuff and have characters, whatever. But Minecraft is so open concept. You can just open up a world that's flat. And it's like, you can make literally anything you can think of that you would never be able to do in real life, that you could never, if you don't know 3D modeling and stuff, you don't know how to do visual effects. Anything that you can conceivably put your mind to, you can produce. And that has opened a door bigger than any other game I think ever could, you know?
That's a great point, because I've never been a programmer. I've never done any programming, but boy, when command blocks were added and I got into my little hook of that, I had so much fun. I would spend just hours each day working on this like project I had for my Minecraft server, where I tried to make like a Legend of Zelda ocarina in the game using like a book. And so you'd open the book and you would like press one of the arrows and it would play like a note of a song. And yeah, and I had like some plugins that were compatible with command blocks in, so I could have like the play sound appear to people. Everyone could have their own book. It was so much fun just to try and get that to work. For a while, I was working with Attacking Toucans on this like Minecraft Mario 64 recreation. And I was trying to remake like a bit of the King Babam fight. And we made like we remade Koopa the Quick by having like invisible entities stacked up with a creeper at the top, so it was Creeper the Quick, but in the like below everything was a pig in a minecart, and so like the pig would start moving on like a fake track below the field, and it would make the creeper look like it was running. It was like,
oh, that's great.
Yeah, it was stuff that like I could tackle from like a puzzle element side of things, like, oh, how do I want to make this work, and how do I want to do this? And I've never done any programming, but I feel like it scratches the same part of the brain. Like, how can I use the tools that I have at my disposal to make this work, to make this problem be solved? It's such a magical game in that element. It's so freeform. And to bring it back to Animal Crossing real quick, Animal Crossing, you're right. You get 600, 700, 1,000 items you can build with. It's crazy what you can do. But the item exists almost at maximum 90% of the time as just the item.
Yeah.
What is the Statue of Liberty other than the Statue of Liberty? Like, you know...
And not a weapon to use against your friends.
Exactly. But in Minecraft, I remember one of my first experiences with the game was a skeleton died, and I picked up its bone, and I thought the bone was like a club. And I started going around and like using that as my melee weapon for things. And in my head, it was. I was like, oh, I'm running around bashing in things with the equivalent of fist damage, but I felt like I was on like a proper adventure with just the things I'm able to scrounge together. Oh my god, and that was my multiplayer Minecraft first experience. Coming over my friend's house, after I had seen Minecraft for the first time in like a school library, and we were all crowded around one computer, and we took turns playing Minecraft. And I may have fucked it up for my friends, because I went into our house and a creeper dropped down on us and exploded, and we lost everything. But I remember spending feverishly those 5 minutes like trying to run back to the base, because they're like, oh, you gotta get our stuff, dude. We had so much stuff. We had like maybe one piece of iron, but we had so much stuff, and I had to make it. Yeah, I had to make it back in 5 minutes. Oh my god. Minecraft has always, since the beginning, just been such a gripping experience, despite not giving you much. It gives you blocks in high pixelated environments, and it just translates in your head to something completely different. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it for that.
That reminds me of the Minecraft Survivals series I did. I can't remember. I wish I could remember the exact scenario. I had a mushroom called Mushi.
Oh yeah.
And like, what was the scenario? But he got lost like 1 billion miles away or something.
Yeah, you had. I think you wanted to bring him from a mushroom island to your base, so you brought him through with a boat.
Yeah, but like, I think I die at sea or something.
You died. I forgot what the narrative was, but yes, I remember bits.
Because I distinctly remember like traveling far and wide. I found a mushroom biome, and I remember you were in my chat specifically.
Oh, yeah.
You were like, what the fuck? Did you just find that? And I was like, yeah, why?
I've never found one.
And
still.
you were like, I've never found one of those biomes, one of those islands, like legitimately. And I was like, oh shit, well, cool. And I found a mushroom, and I called him Mushi. Inventive, I know, a creative genius. That's me.
It's good stuff. That's good stuff, dude.
And I got him in a boat, and the plan was to bring him back to mine, so I could to my house, so I could have like endless soup and milk and stuff, and just have a little friend in my house. And I can't remember exactly what happened, but halfway through the journey, because this mushroom biome was fucking far as well. It was like,
as they are.
it was like 10,000 blocks away or something. It was really, really fucking far. And I died at sea, and I panicked because I know there's a 5-minute like timer until your stuff despawns, and I had a fucking freak. I was like, there's no way I can get there in time. All my stuff's gonna despawn, Mushi's gonna disappear. I'm screwed. I've lost it. And then Dan in chat was like, wait, how far away was it? And I was like, I don't know, like 10,000 blocks. He was like, the chunk isn't loaded in. You have time. Because how Minecraft works is if the chunk isn't loaded in, then all of the items will stay there. They won't despawn. Everything will stay as it was before you left the chunk. As soon as the chunk loads back in, I have 5 minutes. So feverishly, I was asking everyone in chat, I was like, did I show the coordinates at all? Did I show them? I need to go find Mushi. And I had like this dramatic music in the background, and I was like taking on this stance of, I'm gonna find him. And it was beautiful, and we eventually reunited. It was such a fucking good stream moment. It was so good. The chat was popping off. I was popping off. Dude, it goes back to what you said. Minecraft just gives you like blocks and things that, like, you know, on the surface level, they're very, very just, you know, nothing to them. But your imagination takes hold, and you create these like narratives and stories in your head, and it just makes it so much better. If that makes sense. I even got a fucking mushroom plush because of that exact moment. Like, it was
the ripple it had.
Yeah, no, genuinely, that was one of the coolest fucking stream moments, because it was such a visceral like reaction, because everyone in chat, there was like 300 people watching, everyone was like in on it, everyone was super invested, everyone was like, oh no, he's not gonna make it, Mushi's dead.
I remember like keyboard mashing Mushi.
I remember, you were more invested than anyone in my fucking survival series. Like, you were super like, you were like super just like into watching me play Minecraft on my own for the first time. It's just cool, man. Just sorry. I don't know if that was such an incoherent mess of thoughts, but like, I just thought it made sense. Yeah.
It was true, and it's true what you say. Minecraft is really like a canvas for, you know, to like, yeah,
it's a toy
bunch
box.
of different colors of paint. A toy box. It's sandbox, you could even say, genre-wise. But it really is like, it's all these blocks as one thing. There's just a bunch of different shit in the game that's random, but they're all like colors of paint. You know, they don't mean anything until you put them together and you do your own little thing. And I know, Dan, you were talking about, you know, you were talking about how you had some experience with trying to create things like that, like the recreating Mario 64 and doing all these other things with command blocks. And I used to, for a long duration of the time, I'm sure you guys remember, adventure maps.
Yeah. From
Minecraft.
Of course.
I remember those.
Oh man.
Fyrus remembers. Thank you, Fyrus. They were a huge part of.
Mushi.
Oh, there's Mushi. Oh, dude, it was so worth it.
Mushi.
Right.
So worth
Brought out
it,
the
Trent.
mushroom
I think
plushie.
it was, I think it was Snowy that actually got me this, and it was like, that's what I mean. It was just so neat because I didn't buy it for myself. Like, Snowy got it because of the whole like Mushi thing, and I was like, dude, that's so cool that people were invested in this stupid fucking thing that like it became like a channel thing for a while.
It has like a sentimental value.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like the progression of. Do you remember the fucking cow on our Skyblock series that we killed by growing a tree into it?
I remember this. I wasn't even there for it.
Do you remember it, Jay? We had a cow. It was on our Skyblock.
That was our thing?
Yeah. We had a sky. Not Mushi. This is a different instance.
Right.
We had a cow on our Skyblock, and it was stood over our sapling, and we used bone meal on the sapling, and the cow died.
Now I remember. Dude, the only thing I remember from that Skyblock series was us sitting in the mob grinder and a creeper falling down and scaring the shit out of us.
Didn't that make it onto like fucking perfectly cut screens or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That was such a fucking funny series.
I haven't thought about that in a long time.
It was a long time ago, but we had a we
treated
made
a cow to death.
We did treat a cow to death. We made a coffin for it and everything. It was very sad.
Yeah.
There's a chest of steak in it.
That's so funny. That's right. Now I remember that.
I just have an attachment to fucking bovines, I guess.
I guess so. I guess so. They're so cute in Minecraft. How could you not? I can't blame you.
Exactly.
You know. But what I was saying about adventure maps. There used to be so many big adventure maps in Minecraft, even before they added command blocks. The adventure maps were like screenshots of the most incredible things you could do in Minecraft. Like HEROBRINE's mansion. Oh my god, was
talk dirty to me. Talk dirty to me.
HEROBRINE's mansion. What? You're unlocking so many like not repressed, but like you know, hidden memories, like things I haven't thought about in so long.
HEROBRINE is pretty haunting. I understand if you want to repress that.
Yeah, he's terrifying actually. He's real.
HEROBRINE's mansion was made before command blocks even happened, but HEROBRINE's mansion was a Minecraft map that you could download. It looked like a regular world. You could just play it, but it was like a different game. It was like a whole separate game. He had custom enemies that they had put into it. They were wearing like their own armor. They had dialogue in the game before command blocks.
Yeah,
it just fascinates me the way they were able to come up with stuff like that.
People used to go like crazy of like redstone and other stuff to try and make stuff like that happen. Shout outs to like, sorry to tangent again, but like just shout outs to people that like really broke down how Minecraft works. Like there are people that made working versions of Tetris in Minecraft and like working versions of Pokemon Red in Minecraft, and it's like in a big Game Boy Advance build. And like I just how? It's crazy. Like you see the frames updating and you're like, what the fuck went into making this game work in Minecraft? Blows my mind,
dude. And then when I was playing adventure maps in the beginning, it was like signs like, hi, this is Bob, and it's a pumpkin with levers on the side that look like arms, and I'm like, this is so immersive. I've never seen a game like this. It's like he's talking to me.
It's like he's real.
But sorry, keep going.
I used to a long time ago make adventure maps. I wanted to start getting into that, where I would do like redstone contraptions and I would watch so many YouTubers who would make adventure maps and people who would go through and play them. And I must have built like 10 different adventure maps that like I never finished because they were based off of games that I liked and I wanted to recreate in Minecraft, but I would never finish them. And I just can't help but think like, man, if I had the time nowadays, could I build an actual adventure map? Because I used to study the hell out of redstone and make all kind of contraptions and like make cinematic scenes with like lightning and stuff and sound effects with command blocks and like, oh my god, the stuff you could do was just, it was so cool. But I wonder now, if I had the time for it, if I would make a Minecraft adventure map again, how fun that would be, dude. Oh my god, that'd be so cool.
It reminds me of the thing that Ross is doing, the Crypts and Creepers thing, which is like that's like a whole Dungeons and Dragons kind of style campaign in Minecraft, and he's got like a whole team doing it. Like he's got like people making custom enemies, custom tribes, custom like there's a whole like RPG like dialogue system where you can talk to a NPC. And then your character appears on the right in your skin and everything, and like the NPC will appear on the left, and there's like a dialogue box at the bottom, and you can interact with it. There's like a leveling system. There's puzzles and stuff. And it's like you can do so much in Minecraft. I don't know if you guys have heard. I know Dan has, because me and Dan are like have tested it. But are you guys familiar with it at all?
I haven't heard of this. I've seen him post some clips about like some animations that he's putting in the game, but I didn't know that he was doing like this whole project like
it's been going on for a while as well. Like that project started quite some time ago. Like I want to say it started after his Mario Maker world. It was like
year and a half,
about a year and a half of work so far into it. It's crazy. It just it's just I don't know, dude. It's just wild what you can do in Minecraft. I was gonna say, I don't know, Dan, do you know there's this one guy that does really impressive stuff in Minecraft, like redstone and like command blocks. No, but there is one dude in particular that does like
SethBling.
Mumbo Jumbo, SethBling, very
SethBling. Yeah, you both just said it. SethBling. Okay, he was the guy I was thinking.
Welcome back, everybody. SethBling here.
Yeah, he was the guy that tore Minecraft apart and made it his bitch.
That's such a brutal way of describing really wholesome content.
Am I wrong?
No, it's absolutely that. Dude, the stuff he could make so early on, even before command blocks, was mind-blowing.
Like, I go onto his channel, and the first video I see is playable Minecraft in a chest. You open a chest, and you can play Minecraft in the chest.
If I can just quick tangent about SethBling himself for a second.
Go for it.
SethBling is so funny. He's a redstone YouTuber, big Minecraft guy. Like Hayden says, you know, he just really did everything you could do in Minecraft, and even in the very early stages, he was innovating the game. He stopped making content in Minecraft for like 5 years. Nothing. Radio silence. He became like a Mario World speedrunner and did a lot of good stuff with that. And then one day he started uploading Minecraft videos again. And I stopped. I'm like, what the fuck? Huh? And not only was it like he's back, and it's like he never left. He like made a slingshot in the game using slimes. And I'm like, what? You're just gonna drop that in, like, he didn't even open the video like, hey everybody, I know it's been a while. He said, welcome back everybody, SethBling here. Today I made slime slingshot in Minecraft. And I could feel myself shrink. I was young again. I was like, I came home from school with a peanut butter sandwich and turned on a SethBling video. And I was like, what? He really has torn through Minecraft and just shown, yeah, you don't need crazy commands and everything. You can just be really freaking clever and just really open up a game. And of course, yeah, once he had access to everything that he did, that's when he made Pokemon in Minecraft, or not Pokemon, he made like an emulator in Minecraft that you could import your own ROMs into. And he made Tetris, and then he made just everything that you can think of. And he'd make really good April Fool's Day videos. Wonderful creator. I have nothing but respect for the guy.
Yeah, he's definitely a staple in the growth of Minecraft, because everybody would be like, "Oh man, how do I make a piston open? SethBling piston door." 600 videos of the shit that millions of different doors with redstone that would blow your mind. Nowadays, there's like, I know you guys mentioned Mumbo Jumbo. There's a lot of people nowadays who like have taken after what SethBling's done and do all these incredible things, and it just fascinates me that Minecraft seemingly has an infinite supply of innovation on top of it, and they could just stop updating the game. People would still, like, for the rest of time, figure out ways to turn the game inside out. I don't feel like there's many games you could really do that with. And that might be why Minecraft is so hands-on and so evergreen, yeah. It's constantly innovative. And as long as there are creative minds, there will be new creative stuff done in Minecraft every minute, every day. I want to be one of those people. I'm not. I build cute houses and play with bamboo. That's about it.
Can I just make a small comment? I just want to say that I finally understand how my grandma feels when I talk to her about YouTube. I listen to you guys right now, and and I see the raw passion when you talk about Minecraft and all that, and I'm so happy for you guys, but I'm like, I have no idea what they're talking about.
Do you ever watch any Minecraft YouTubers and anything that clicked with you?
I think I watched a few exploding TNT videos here and there back in the days, but that's about it. I really saw the Minecraft train pass right in front of me, and I didn't feel like I was missing something. I saw how big it was, and I was like, good for these guys. I think they're having a great time in that train, but I'm gonna do something else,
One thing that I wanted to echo on that does bring it a little bit more into other games, but is still so mastered by Minecraft, is the way that you perceive the game, because it gives you so little visually. Like, obviously Minecraft can be a very beautiful game, but at its core, I remember when I first saw it in my, public library, people playing it. I'm like, why you guys like this? It's like, it's so pixelated. Like, I think that was a lot of people's gut reactions to the game, especially early on. It just looks so like, I don't know. It doesn't look nice. But it's because it doesn't give you much that it is so beautiful. I know we touched on that. But then my first thought was, damn, that's how I felt about Pokemon. Like, obviously, that's a whole other topic. But Pokemon and the 3D models and how it feels nowadays versus how it feels when standing is just this really static pixelated sprite and you walking is like a 2-3 frame loop. it gives you so much more room for imagination. So much more room for imagination. And that's why adventure maps and everything worked. Because you could put yourself, you could suspend your disbelief or whatever the best wording is, and you can look at a mansion. It might not be the most extravagant mansion, but it's like reading the word mansion. You know what a mansion looks like. Your brain fills in the gaps. Minecraft isn't a scary game when you look at it, but with the right circumstances placed upon it, it can feel like a scary game. It can draw out like an almost terror from you. My first night in Minecraft was spent, like many others, caved off in a mountain as I heard a zombie from like probably 2 miles away. But I was like for 10 minutes, just like feeling nothing but terror because I didn't know what the limits of the game were. I was in this cute, blocky, pixelated game, and all I could hear was a really stark mix of heavy zombie breathing and the most beautiful piano OST you'll ever hear in your life at the same time. And I'm like, I feel so calm and relaxed, but God, I'm gonna have a panic attack at any moment. It's just, man, it's done by so many other good games, by so many other games like Pokemon. Pokemon Nuzlockes are great because you can imagine all these situations playing out in your head, and they're all pixelated, and so it really enforces that when a Pokemon just linearly moves down on a screen, that's it fainting. But to you, it's dying. The attack goes through its chest, and the Pokemon cries out. I don't know. It's such a different experience in pixelated form. But it's mastered by Minecraft, and it's mastered by having so much freedom in the gameplay, not just in the artistic style of it. Oh, crazy. Not sure if I had a good point with that, but I just had to get that out of me.
I think so. When you mentioned being scared of Minecraft, I didn't do Minecraft survival for the first 2 years that I played the game, and I played the game every day of my life. But when I thought about the idea of I could die, fuck that, I ain't doing survival mode. The first time I beat the Ender Dragon, I think, was with you guys in the Failing 4 Minecraft series.
Yeah.
Because I was way too scared to do it on my own, at least when I was a kid. So I never got around to it. And then when we did our survival series, I mean, there were so many things about that were fun.
That's a whole episode all by itself,
A whole episode by itself, yeah. I mean, exactly.
That's the thing about Minecraft survival, that until you've done it once, that's the scary thing about it, because the game doesn't give you tutorials. It doesn't really tell you anything or what you need to do. Yeah. You kind of just get thrown into it. So to the uninitiated, you don't know what happens when it goes dark. Suddenly you just hear suddenly the spider that was kind of chill, but the spider gave you anxiety during the day, but it didn't attack you, so you're like, okay, maybe we're friends, maybe it's just like a placid mob. And then during the nighttime, its eyes just start glowing in the darkness, and you hear it, and you see it just start bolting towards you, and you're like, what the fuck? Okay. And then you hear the zombies in the distance. You see the first time you see a creeper, you probably shit yourself, because that's the most terrifying looking thing in fucking existence. And yeah, you're just not kind of first of all, it's your first night, so you probably don't have the right tools to fight them off, so you can't really explore. And I think everyone's instinct is just to dig down or dig into a hill and just fucking cave yourself off until it passes.
Let bad go away.
Yeah, exactly. But that is, yeah, I think that's why so many people share that kind of experience with their first night, because you're not told how to do anything. You just kind of go and you figure things out as you go along.
And to add to that, something I forgot about because it's been so long but so prevalent is the social element of crafting. I don't know how to make an axe. I learned how to make my tools because my friends were like, okay, you need to take the sticks and you need to, line them up, and then you have to make the axe to the facing the left. If you face right, then you're a freak. But like so much of Minecraft, even at the single player level, right, because there is no tutorial, is generated through word of mouth. Is like, you make a bucket with 3 iron. The clock is done with 4 gold and a bit of redstone, especially when the internet wasn't as developed as it was now. I learned so much through going over a friend's house and playing and like they would show me back in beta, they had like the sponges, you place it down, like all the water went away, and I'm like, what the hell is happening? I was showing like this really basic glass tunnel that goes underwater, and I'm like, whoa, how do you make glass? And like, first time I broke glass and it goes away forever, and I'm like, like, so much of that was learned through another person, almost like a mentor, almost like a mentorship, and then I did the same for other people. I don't know.
Fuck, what was I gonna say?
He was talking about word of mouth and
that's right. Yeah, that's like that's kind of also boosted by the fact that no one's Minecraft game is the same, because the whole game is like randomly generated. So people will like find different, like, of course now we have like the Minecraft wiki, which every time I play Minecraft I fucking live on because it's like the most helpful resource for Minecraft. But back when that wasn't such a readily available resource, and it was all word of mouth, people would have like randomly generated worlds, and everything would be like, there'd be similarities, but they'd find different things that you wouldn't find. Like they'd find a dungeon for the first time, they're like, yo, I found this fucking place with like a spawner and a like mossy cobblestone, and I don't know what the fuck was up with that, but there was like chests in there, and like
so whimsical.
That's what I mean. Yeah, exactly. Or like, you just find things and you tell your friend about them, and they'd be like, "Nah, fuck off. That's not real. You're making that up." Like, that's not true. I haven't found that yet. I think I'm making it up. It had like that energy of, like Luigi is not Luigi. Sonic is in Melee, or Luigi is in Mario 64, because it was like it was a word of mouth. You didn't know whether to trust it or not. And since the game was and since the game was randomly generated, there was no way to fact check them unless they showed you. And it made it so much more mysterious and whimsical, and like it just made it more like, you just wanted to explore and see what you could find.
Even before Minecraft, it was just a game about sharing things. Yeah. And you're so right about the dungeon, because I remember being the one to tunnel down and see mossy cobblestone, and my friend, I saw it, and I'm like, my friend told me about this, and I like broke a block. And I can close my eyes and remember seeing the entryway into the dungeon, 3 skeletons, and also 3 chests. Yeah, and I'm like, I want to know what's in those chests right there. Yeah. And suddenly I remember, oh my God, I'm sorry, I'm tangenting, but I remember running up the stairs and being like, I have to quarantine this place, and I blocked it off, and I'm like, I can't have the skeletons leaking into my base, because you don't know the scope of what a dungeon is. It's not like, oh, it's a dungeon. Like, you don't know that the spawner can be dismantled by a torch, or that it only lasts like that 5-block radius. It's the mystery of what's in the chest, but there's danger, but there's chest. I want to do it. Like, but your friend won't believe. Oh my God, I'm sorry, I gush.
You're good. No, there's a lot of validity. Yeah. There's a lot of validity to what you guys are saying, because it Minecraft is, especially like from my perspective, growing up with it in like grade school, elementary school, that all the kids were, at least a certain niche of kids were playing it, myself included. Because Minecraft doesn't give you instructions when you get in the game. Like you guys are saying, the only way to know exactly what to do at that time without having resources for it was through word of mouth or through talking to people. So because of that, Minecraft became a talking point and like a social topic at school. Because if you had a big clique of kids that played it, which a lot of people did, the only way you would find out what goes on in the game and tackle this big mystery of this open world crazy adventure is to share stories of, oh, I found a creeper, but did you know if you strike it with lightning, it becomes a supercharged creeper? I would have never believed that.
Yeah.
But then you hear someone say that and it's like, oh shit, okay, that's a real thing that happens. We have to be careful of that. And then you go in game and you see it, and it just, like you said with the crafting too, the only way to hear about it is through going in game and finding that and figuring it out that way. So, you know, I don't know, it weirdly got its own culture that had to follow it because there were no instructions. You had to have these outlets of communication about it outside of the game, and who knows this secret and that secret. And I think that contributed to its popularity, which made it such a hot topic for everyone to talk about as kids.
I still remember like the skeleton horse of a similar theory. Like, oh, if a lightning strikes a horse, does it make a skeleton horse? Because they were like in the game, but not in the game, and HEROBRINE contributed to it, man.
Can I ride the skeleton horse? And
Yeah!
Can I keep him as a friend forever?
That reminds me. I remember being blown away that you can ride a pig, and then if you have a fishing rod with a carrot on it, you can use it as basically a horse. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Arguably the best feature in the game, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd agree with that. That's crazy. I was about to do the same thing, just let out a sigh.
Yeah, it's just nice to think about, man. Minecraft just holds so much
sentimental value.
So much sentimental value, precious memories, and man, I can't think of a real thing I truly do hate about the game. I think to tie it back to the beginning, I joked, I mean, to be fair, I still don't love the movement. I do wish it could be faster, but man, I can't be cynical. I want to be cynical. I even wanted to come at it with I'm going to make a funny punchline at the end. And that's why, can't you tell we all hate Minecraft? I just can't. I just can't. God, I love this game way too much.
Wholesome.
Very wholesome.
Very wholesome.
I second that motion. I second that. It's affected our lives, and whether we like it or not, one way or another.
I think it's all right.
Pretty good. It's okay.
I think it's okay.
Yeah, how would you rate it out of 10?
6.
That's fair.
I hate that I wanted to defend it. You said 6. You said 6, and I'm like, that's too low for a joke. You should have said 9. You should have said 9. I was about to
your instinct. Actually,
standing up.
Actually, it's the most sold game of all time. I'll have you know.
Well, that's all we have to say on the game. I think we're. Oh, yeah,
I think I might have one thing to say that I hate about Minecraft, and it's kind of a, depressing thing when I think about it. And
Go
it's
on.
That, as I saw everyone enjoy Minecraft, and I saw that I couldn't get into it, I realized that I hated how Minecraft made me realize how my creativity has started to age, how my imagination was slowly starting to, kind of solidify into something and just be like, this is my inspiration zone. I can't get out of there. And I saw everyone doing these crazy things with Minecraft, and it's like, I'm trying. I really want to get in there and do these crazy things, but my mind's just like, nope, you're gonna need an objective and you're gonna stick to it and you're gonna kill that dragon because the game told you to say so. And I was like, but that's not Minecraft. Minecraft's a sandbox. You do what you want to do in Minecraft with it. They just give you a thing. They're like, have fun, kid. It's a freaking sandbox. And I'm the kid in the sandbox that can't enjoy the sandbox. Because I'm like, I need a straightforward line.
I need structure to my life.
Yeah. And I can't do it. And I hate this because I want to join the fun, but I'm not capable of.
I would argue though that there is nothing that is Minecraft. Because even though it is a sandbox, the point of a sandbox isn't to enjoy it in the most creative way, unless that is, of course, how you want to do it. But if you want to play the game, to kill the dragon, to explore, to find the resources, and, have the good time, I would argue that that's as Minecraft as any other way of playing Minecraft. That's how I see it.
It's true. It's completely valid. I just imagine Gab being the guy that, based on what you're saying, going into the sandbox on the playground and being like, You guys have warrants to be building on this property. Let me see legally if you own this area, okay? The neighbors are complaining over in the swing set, so we need to see what's going on.
We don't want to play with that kid. He's no fun. I might not be fun, but I'm legal, buddy.
You supplied us with fish when no one else would.
That is true. That is true.
All right. Well, hey, everybody. Thank you all for watching Mouthfools. This has been Minecraft. This has been Failboat. That has been Hayden. That has been Jaymoji. That has been GG Gabriel Gaming. And this has been Mouthfools. I'm going to say it again. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Subscribe. Hit the subscribe button.
You need to.
Subscribe. It's free.
Right
You need
now.
it so fucking badly. Please subscribe.
We need you to do it.
Bet you can't hit the subscribe button with your elbow. Prove me wrong by doing it.
Yeah. Challenge accepted.
I'm gonna make a Minecraft server with redstone where the only thing it does is subscribe to our channel.
Dude,
That's my new objective.
I have so many things I want to talk about. I'm like gonna get off track here.
This is the case of a game that was far more popular in Japan than it was in the United States.
They never went to Mordor. What are you talking about?
It's kind of weird.
But there's real detail. There's like wiring underneath.
You know, they're one and done. That's
Yeah,
it. Sold
yeah.
out. So they're super hard to come by.
You heard him, guys. Bring it back. Here we go again. Round two.